He had everything anyone could want. He had the mansion, he had the private jet, he had the Ferrari, he had all the girls to himself, all those pretty models to himself. He had everything.
If there was a way to capture the stars.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Only Greatnexx here. Love and peace. If this is your first time coming across my video, please do well to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell to get notified when I drop a video. Well, today's video is about a book review, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. Well, for reals, I've been wanting to read this book for a while. The main reason is because, the title itself, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. Well, this book is based on a story of a lawyer, Julian, who was very rich. He had everything anyone could want. He had the mansion, he had the private jet, he had the Ferrari, he had all the girls to himself, all those pretty models to himself. He had everything, but he was not happy. So sad, man. He wasn't happy with all he had. He wanted more. He wanted to have everything. Through that process, he got divorced. He got disconnected from his family, his parents. He was just trying to work hard. Just want to have all the money in the world. At a point in his life, he got sick and he got to a stage where he had to choose either to lose his career or to lose his life. Obviously, his career. And he made a decision that he was going to sell all his possessions, the mansion, the Ferrari, the private jet, everything, and all those models. Everything was gone, and he decided to embark on a journey to India. The book itself was just about him telling John. John was his assistant when he was a lawyer. The book is about him telling John the story of what he learned the 6 months that he was in India. There's a lot to learn from this book. It's really a great book, and I'll be sharing with you 5 quotes from the book. Stay true to the end of the video. Due to the story he shared, the story was about a garden which had a lighthouse in it. Then a sumo wrestler came in who had a pink wire cable that was covering his private part. And in the story, he said the sumo wrestler saw a gold stopwatch on the floor and he wanted to pick it up and it fell. Then a rose fell on his face. Then he stood up and he saw a path that has diamonds. Then he walked through that path. So all those objects in the story are what he wants to explain. The first one is the garden. The garden which represents our mind. A fertile garden which represents our mind. We mastering our mind. He talked about how we can master our mind. He talked about the art of the rose. The art of the rose is a process where you have a separated room in your house where you go to every day, the same hour, the same time, every day. You go to that same space in your apartment and you meditate there. And what you are meditating on is a rose. You have a rose with you. You sit down there in silence. It has to be in a quiet space where you are already separated, that this is where you have to be meditating. And you have to do it the same time, at the same place every day. You focus on just the rose for an hour. And he also talk about opposition thinking, where thinking is the part where our mind can only think about one thought at a particular time, either it's positive or negative. So when we find ourselves in a situation whereby we have a negative thought, we can switch it immediately. When you realize that you have a negative thought, you can immediately switch it to a positive thought. You cannot be thinking negative and positive at the same time. It's not possible. It's either you are thinking positive or you are thinking negative. Second one is a lighthouse, which represents purpose. You following the path of your life, you having a purpose for your life. What's purpose? Why are you on this earth? We have to figure that out, why we are on this earth. That is what the lighthouse is about, is we knowing our purpose on this earth. The purpose of life is a life of purpose. We have to set a clear, defined goal on what we really want to this life. The third one is the sumo wrestler, the practice of KAIZEN, a constant and never ending improvement. This one is self-improvement, self-elevation. It's about self-elevation, you elevating yourself, you doing things you fear the most. A lot of us, why we are still at the same point is because of fear. And how we can elevate, how we can move forward is if we do things that we fear. If you fear public speaking, try it out, push towards it. The next virtue is shared is the pink wire cable that was covering the sumo wrestler private part. The pink wire cable represents discipline. The technique is to vow for silence a whole day, not saying any word. You only respond only when you are asked a direct question. If not, then just stay silent for the whole day. This virtue is the gold stopwatch, which represents our time. And time is the most precious commodity that we all have. We have to know what we are spending our time on, which is very important. We shouldn't be spending our time on things that can't help us grow or elevate us. Simplify your life, focus on your priority and maintain balance. Focus on things that are really worth it for you. Everyone has the same 24 hours every day, both the rich and the poor. It is the way you work towards that 24 hours that you will see results. So you have to focus on what is important to you every day. Time is a very precious commodity. We have to value it well. The time spent now is gone. You cannot replace it again. To really focus on what's important. The next one is the rules, which is selfless service to others. We serving others, we being kind to everyone around us, regardless of who they are. Stated one quote there that like said, when you live every day like it's your last, then you would be kind to everyone. Because if you could picture that today is your last day on earth, you would surely be kind to everyone around you, regardless of who the person is. Even if you don't like the person, you'll be kind to the person because you already have it in your mind that today is your last day on earth. So if you can have that in mind and act like every day is the last day on earth, then kind to everyone around us, be our family and friends. And the last one is part of the diamond, which represents we embracing the present. A lot of us are more focused on the past and what has happened to us in the past, and that weighs us down. And a lot of us are focused on the future, and this is but we practice gratitude. Be happy for where you are now. Don't look at your past and all the things that have happened to you or all the things that have gone wrong in your life. Look at the present. So those are the virtues that is shared in the book. I really recommend you read the book because the book has a lot of wisdom in it. Like I said earlier in the video that I'll be sharing my 5 favorite quotes. My 5 favorite quotes. The 5th one is, you would never be able to hit a target that you can't see. No matter what you are trying to target, if you can't see it, then there is no how you will hit the target. You can only hit a target when you can see it, when it is visible for you to see. If it's not visible for you to see, then there is no how you can hit the target. The 4th one is, a day without laughter or love is a day without life. So we have to be happy every day. We have to share love every day with everyone and around us. We have to be happy. We have to laugh, we have to be happy, and we have to love everyone around us. My 3rd quote is, success from the outside begins with success from the inside. So if you want to improve your outer life, you have to first improve your inner self, your inner life. It is what is inside of you that is reflecting outside. My 4th quote is, when you improve your life, you're also improving the life of others around you. So when you improve your life, you are not just improving your life, you're also improving the life of those that are around you. My first favorite quote is, when you control your mind, you control your life. And once you reach the state of being in total control of your life, you become the master of your destiny. So to control your life, you have to first control your mind. And when you are in total control of your life, then you become the master of your destiny. If you watch this video to this point, I really appreciate that. If you find this video helpful, please do well to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to get notified when I drop a video. Only good next year. Love and peace. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to get notified. I'll see you in the next video.